Hi guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution Tarot, and I'm here to bring you a monthly message for the sign of Capricorn for April 2022. Keep in mind it's a general message, so take what you feel resonates for you, disregard the rest, go about your day, my friends, and know that no matter what messages come through, it's still up to you and your active free will, the choices you make, and the steps you take in your world to get whatever fulfillment it is you'd like to see. To me, that's personal freedom, it's personal power, and it's something that only you can do, because it lies at the tips of your fingers and the soles of your feet, so use that power to do wisely. For all my subscribers as well, I love you, love you, love you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for being here. You guys mean the world to me. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. If you feel like it resonates and you'd like to see more, please hit subscribe, join the journey with me. I'd love to have you along this ride. As well as, guys, remember that time is fluid, so even though for housekeeping reasons I put April 2022 on here, it could resonate for you at a different time, something from the past life, or something that hasn't happened yet, energy that's coming in. Again, take it how you feel it's for you, and don't make it fit if it's not. So I'm going to take a moment to call on Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron. My talking has been all kinds of whack, so I apologize. I'm going to ask Archangel, I already called him Archangel Metatron, my team of light, and any of your spirit guides who would be here for the highest good of the entire collective to join us, as well as our team of angels, to guide, guard, bless, and protect myself, this reading, and any of you who would ask for it, to use me as the clearest channel possible, delivering messages that are for the most far-reaching, but only for the highest good of everyone watching. No second-rate messages here today, my friends. So again, I don't know where Mercury is right now, but I'm a Gemini and it's my ruling planet, and I feel like I've been kind of tongue-tied for a few days, so apologies and bear with me. I'm going to start it off with a little bit of a message from the Messages of Life Oracle for some spiritual advice going forward this month, please, for Capricorn. Thank you. And they want me to take the bottom of the deck, which is Consciousness. Beautiful card that's come out. We also have Live for Love and I Welcome. So I'm going to read I Welcome first, and then we'll get into those cards. So if I trigger you throughout any of this, what was it that I said? How do you feel? How do you feel triggered? And I invite you to use this as a place of empowered vulnerability. How can we take this information and use it on a day-to-day basis to create positive change in our world? So if I said something that triggered you, this is really letting yourself feel it and giving yourself that time to really connect with your consciousness and to see where and how it fit in and how we can heal it, right? So I welcome life as it presents itself to me. I no longer struggle, but take each step of my path to fulfillment and faith and abandon. With faith and abandon. I do not need to fight the flow of life as I have nothing to prove. I continue to be light even during times of hardship. I know all things will fall into place for my own greater good. And this is really important. I feel like for some of you it may have been a stressful road the last little while. What I heard Spirit say is it may have been a little bit of a bumpy ride. And it's really nice here to say, finally, and this may be the energy you're in, or this may be the energy that Spirit's saying, hey, this is our advice, is be welcoming. Because we need to allow, allow the universe to guide us on our path with faith and abandon. Having faith that things are going to be okay, they're going to work out to our highest good. And what I heard is because there's really no choice. Because if we start to doubt that faith, if we start to have worries, if we start to let those creep in that things aren't going to work out for us, we're creating this prophecy, this self-fulfilling prophecy that things aren't going to work out. And for some of us, I'm not sure if you guys have ever experienced that, but I know I have myself. Definitely tried to self-sabotage things because you want to make sure that you are in control of the hurt, right? If something it's going too good and you're not sure if you it's gonna last, you bug out before the going gets real, is what I feel like there's something here with that. Okay, now it may not be you, maybe something you're dealing with or somebody you're dealing with, but I think that it's just really important here that it's like what I heard is to follow things through. So I am conscious of each thought and feeling that I manifest. Are these energies constructive or destructive? As my inner conscious is reflected in my surroundings, I overcome my inferior emotions and negative thoughts to leave room for only those that are pure. I am mindful of what I breathe in this universe, or create in this universe. In this way, I become an expression of the divine light. And why I feel like I said breathe is I just did Aquarius, and they actually got I welcome as well, but I was really called to do a breathing exercise, and I'm almost feeling like this is where we need to go with this one as well. So I'm going to read this, and before we get into any more cards, we'll just do like a quick 3 breath little energetic cleanse, okay? I enjoy each moment of my life and put love in everything I do. Love gives me life to all things. I open my heart to this great power. I do everything in gentleness and kindness. Each thought is made of light. I love God, I love all beings, and I love myself. Henceforth, I live to manifest love and light for each soul everywhere. This is really wonderful as well because I feel like this has been a major shift in our consciousness. As we're welcoming in life, as it presents ourselves to us in the now, I feel like we're really going to be dropping away a lot of preconceived notions. And this consciousness again goes back to, if we are self-sabotaging, or if we are doing things to hinder our faith in our own power, in the power of the divine, or in the power of our place in this world, Spirit's like, stop it. And be very, very conscious and aware. The same thing happens if other people trigger us. Just like if I'm triggering you. Be conscious and aware of it. Is there truth and merit? Do I feel this? What is it? What triggered me? And let it go. If it's not yours as well, if other people are, what I heard is putting you down, if other people have, a lot to say, if they want to give you your 2 cents, you may kind of be like, yo, we don't use pennies anymore. Cough up a nickel. The price to chime in on my life has went up. So let's take, if you would like to join me, if not, you can just kind of like move through this part. But what I want you guys to do, if you do want to join me, is take your shoes off if you want to. If not, just put your feet on the floor, open your arms, your hands up, be willing to receive. You may want to even say, I'm open and willing to receive this energetic healing, because if we aren't open and willing to receive it, it's not going to do us any good, right? So we're going to take 3 deep breaths in, and as we breathe in, I want you guys to imagine white light coming down through your crown and breathing in that love and light. And you can even imagine yourself, your whole aura being surrounded, the light that's coming in you, in this protective, beautiful, almost bubble, but this shield of white light coming down through you. And as we breathe out, we're going to breathe out anything that is not of love and light, any impurities around our soul, around our aura is what I'm hearing, okay? And then I almost feel like the intentions being set is this energy coming in. It's just going to burn away the stuff that's not meant to be here anyway. So also what I heard around her heart is I think in like the second, so our second breath, we'll pull this energy down into our heart and really allow it to surround us so that we can start breaking up any of the stuff that's going to hinder us from living our life in love and for love, and really break up anything that's getting in our way of unconditional love for ourselves and others at this time, okay? And the third breath will it'll be expressed. So let's close our eyes. Now take your first deep breath in, at least to count to 3, and then hold it for at least 3, okay? So breathing in, bring white light down through your crown, breathing in love and light, holding it in your body, feeling it surround you and fill you up. Feel your body buzzing with this energy. And on your exhale, relax. We ask that any of the energy that we just released be transmuted with love and light to the universe with love. All right. So second breath. Breathing in that love and light, bringing that energy down through our crown, this surrounding us. And I want you guys to take this energy and feel it over your heart. Hold this love, hold this light around your heart. Feel this energy. For some of you, you may even feel a lot of heart chakra activation. I feel like there could be a lot going on with our heart right now. We may have a lot of blocks. If you haven't already released what is blocking here, or if you want to just breathe again, let's send this out into the universe with love to be transmuted. We want to release any of the heaviness or the blocks on our heart. Be transmuted. And one more big breath in, breathing in love and light, bringing that white light down through your crown and bringing green, beautiful, healing energy. And I felt like the energy of the Buddha into our heart. They're asking me, as we let go, I want you guys to let go of this energy, breathe it out with a great big belly laugh. So we're going to bring joy into our world with this laugh. Let's breathe it out. One more time. That's what Spirit wants you to do. They want you to live with love and to laugh, my friends. It's brought me a little bit emotional here, but I think that was really, really important. And also, my friends, being conscious of how quickly you can change your mood around just by doing a few breaths. Breathing in and really connecting consciously with the divine and that light. So I'm going to ask for a message from the mermaids. Thank you. Bottom is inner knowing. I think this is important for you to really pay attention to any inner callings or inner knowings you already have. Because they are your guiding force. Contentment is here as well, because you are being asked to welcome the world as it comes to you. To be content with the experiences that are brought to you on a daily basis, as well as waiting. For some of you, you may be in a period of transition. And what I heard is there's nothing wrong with this. For some of you already have an idea of what you're waiting for. And I heard here with this lighthouse, there is a beacon of hope. So if for some of you, you feel like you're kind of in a stagnant place, or if you feel like, you know, you're waiting for your ships to come in, you're waiting for what is meant for you, it doesn't mean that we're in a place of in non-movement. Okay, what I heard is stasis as well. This is really important for us to keep our stasis, to keep our consciousness, to act out of love for ourselves and everyone around us. And again, it says to do everything in gentleness and kindness, to really remind ourselves of that. This also, what I heard is also may help to stop some anxieties as well that we may have, or regret and how we may have acted. So I have the Steampunk Tarot here. Let's get a little tarot wisdom. Messages, please, for Capricorn. Wow. Okay, so this guy came out as the Three of Swords in reverse, and it wasn't sure. It flew around a whole bunch of times. It wasn't sure what to do. So for some of you, this is really pulling yourself out of Three of Swords energy. You have the Six of Cups here. Aww. For the first message about this to me is that the more we welcome the world as it comes, and the more we give love to us and we give grace to us and we share that, I heard we're building back our confidence, but we're creating this energy of love everywhere we go. For some of us, this is coming back into balance. This is coming back into who we are. But this could be with another person as well. For what I heard is like there could have been some heartbreak, and it's time to really bring things back into balance. However that works for you. But if it is a person, it's somebody, it's not new. Could be past life soulmate with the Six of Cups as well. Something that's come back around, but this is something that's come back around because I feel like you have also, if it is not just within yourself, you've also experienced a lot of hurt with this person. I feel like there's a lot of healing. That could be what you're waiting for, right? There could be this inner knowing within you that this situation hasn't ended, that there's still another trip around the sun for this, but you're just, I heard you're not sure how to go about it, not sure, how to go about it, basically. And that's where they're bringing me back to this consciousness. And for some of you, I heard, even though I don't see it, that you're overthinking. Okay? So this again is, if we're getting, if we find ourselves really destructive in our thoughts, being very conscious of and aware of that and having to nip that in the bud. So you have the Ten of Wands here. This is the end to a difficult situation. The Six of Pentacles in the reverse. The Five of Cups here, which fell onto the Six of Pentacles. For some of you, it could be, and you have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse here, so definitely not working together. could be not feeling super financial stable as well. And that I definitely heard, like, just this to me feels more past energy though. This is what's been hard. Okay, this again I feel like is down in the dumps, because it could be money again. With this Three of Pentacles, I heard like somebody could have betrayed you, much like that Three of Swords there. Let's get a little bit more, please, Spirit. I don't really want to focus so much on the past, though. So, the King of Wands in reverse as well. For some of you, I heard, and this is just for some of you, and it may not be you, it's just energy's fluid. But for what I heard is, for some of you, betrayed yourself. And you may know that if there's a situation where you acted against your own inner knowing, or you acted from ego. Remember, I picked up on earlier, there could have been a situation where we needed to be really conscious and aware of how we're acting, so that we're not going to feel anxiety about how we acted later. For some of us, that is this King of Wands energy. Now, it could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. You could have a water sign with the Six of Cups here. You could have an air sign. But I think this is more about you coming out of the darkness, coming out of the hard times. For some of us, truly, this King of Wands in the reverse, as well, as I feel like we've put our priorities, they keep wanting to say in the wrong basket, like you put your eggs in the wrong basket, or you've put your priorities in the wrong things that didn't turn out to be for your highest good, or they weren't fruitful. They hurt you. But what I heard is they taught you lessons that you can now move forward with. So this is also where we're being conscious and aware of how we're thinking about things. We can see ourselves as a victim, absolutely. Or we can see ourselves as one brave motherfucking warrior, and we got through. We've persevered. And I feel like for some of you, now this is not all of you, but for some of you, what I heard is counseling may really help you, because it may be a place where you can have someone who's not clouded by the judgment of the situation and can just help you work through your thoughts or the problems that you have at hand. For others of you, this may be that talking to a trusted friend, okay, someone that you really respect, or someone, and again, like I said, trusted, because with this Three of Pentacles in the reverse, this Three of Swords in the reverse, there has been a lot of destruction what I heard, and I feel like it's relationship wise, because something has broke our hearts and we're coming back into alignment, I heard, or reunion, okay, with this beautiful energy. This is gorgeous. So the stuff from the past, again, I feel like this could be just lessons that we've had to learn along the way. And I mean, I gotta say, I'm sure there's a place in all of our worlds where we burned our own shit down with whatever we did. So if there's a place where I'm hearing, if there's a place where we set fire, figuratively, to our worlds, and we know that it crumbled and there was destruction because of our actions, what I heard is, here's the place where we get to fix it. Here's the place where we get to be really conscious and go, why the fuck did I do that? Right? Like, I almost saw like somebody like whipping a Molotov cocktail at like their house or their prized possession. Okay? Something that, why would they do that? Out of anger, right? Or something. Just so extreme. There's volatility here as well. And so that's stuff from the past. And I do feel like as well that I'm going to close these up, okay? We're not going to focus on that. Because again, this energy's not here anymore, right? This energy has left. But for some of you, you may still be dealing with what I heard is the fallout. There may be some karmic retribution as well. And I feel like this is where what we do is, again, just welcoming the energy in the world as it comes, and giving ourselves grace. So I'm not super religious, but I keep hearing the Lord's Prayer, and I heard it again. And what I'm really drawn to is to forgive me against my trespasses, and to forgive those who've trespassed against me. One of the most powerful tools we can give ourselves, first and foremost, in self-healing, is forgiveness. Forgiveness for being in the situation. forgiveness for our parts in the situation, forgiveness for allowing the situation. You name it. It may be really helpful for you guys if you're really still dwelling on this to kind of go back into a place and in your own inner knowing, in your own imagination, you know, in that quiet moments, just breathing in and out in your mind's eye, to picture yourself in that situation, to go up and give yourself a great big hug and say, I forgive you. You know, this path, it brought some pretty crazy things. It brought ruin, it brought heartbreak. And at this point, I forgive you. And give yourself a hug and forgive yourself. And do that as many times as you need to, until you can truly feel like this is no longer holding you or weighing you down. So, Spirit, can you tell me more about the Six of Cups? What's going to come back into our worlds? Because this is the energy we want to know, right? This beautiful energy. You have the Page of Wands. Something tantalizing, could be something kind of physical. I see with them here too, they're a little bit shy. So maybe somebody wants to come forward, but they're kind of watching from afar. They're doing that little like, I'm going to check you out, but you're not going to know I'm doing it. The Eight of Swords in the reverse. What's going on with the Eight of Swords in the reverse here? Okay. So you have the Moon. Could be a Cancer. Fell on the Six of Cups, but this is hidden. Something is not fully out. So somebody wants to come forward, right? There's some passion here. To me, this feels like, though, almost like, again, that not wanting to get hurt. That's why there's binoculars up here, right? But that's still like, I'm not going towards you yet. I want to look. I want to see. I want to wait till the time's ready, because I feel like if this is either you or this is someone around you who really wants to play it safe right now. And what I heard is because their heart can't handle if they get hurt again. It just can't. They can't do it right now. Could have been why there's been things, and what I heard is your secret's not revealed for some of you. Could have been why, again, this may be you who's kept this, because it's just never been the right time. Afraid of it failing, afraid of getting hurt, or that in the past, things haven't worked out the way that we wanted them to, the way that we thought they would. For some of you, what I heard is there's major accountability being taken. And this could be on your person's part, because something's happened in the past where there was heartbreak, and accountability needs to be I feel like to move on, whoever it is that needs to take accountability, could be both, right? Because it doesn't look, for the level of heartbreak here and the betrayal that's happened, it doesn't look like it's just kind of one-sided, right? But even though the only swords here, this is this Eight of Swords energy in the reverse with the Three of Swords in the reverse, I feel like somebody really is going to need to work through some mental entrapment to be able to bring this new start. Just a second, guys. Okay, I'm back. So, what's this? The Ace of Wands. Knight of Cups. I did hear it's very sexual, so this energy could be very, very passionate between the two of you as well. Because of that Page of Wands with the Ace of Wands, like, they're upright, right? This also, I feel like, could have been something that's hidden, like this person has really desired you for a long time. And, or, again, vice versa, however this works, but that it is time. Strength is at the reverse on the bottom. If this is you, I feel like don't hold on. I know it's harder to say, but don't hold on so much to the outcome of this. I feel like there's something to be expressed, and I feel like it might not only have been you that was mentally entrapped in this situation, the other person or other people could have also been really confused. Again, I see Cancer, and this could be that there is kind of new start, July kind of Cancer season. But I think that something definitely wonderful is coming back into your world. That Strength in the reverse card, I think, comes back to, again, there's been a lot of hard times, but not to forget that strength that you have within you. All right, Spirit, going forward, what is some advice that could help us with this energy? You have the Woman holding the heart in the reverse on top of the Knight of Cups. I swear I just saw a door to romance. One more card, please, Spirit. And advice going forward is have patience. We know that we're waiting, right? And what I heard is we're waiting for the timing to be right, for the conditions to be right, as well as in our own mind to be right. Because if we are still holding a lot of resentment, or if we're finding we're really triggered about this situation, if we don't, I feel like if there's a conversation to be had here, it needs to be done in peace, or kind of in a place of calm, because what I heard is there could be a lot of aggression, or there could have been in the past, or there could be a lot of things that need to be discussed for this to come back, because one or both of you, and I think both, had their fucking heart ripped out. Sorry for my swearing, guys, but this feels like to me somebody a little reluctant to hand it over. Could be the person that got hurt, could be you are a little worried because you want to go forward, you've got passion, you love the shit out of this person, but are they going to listen to me because they've been hurt too? And I feel like it's one of these, well, are you guys going to be able to have the conversation and not, what I heard is not kill each other, but still be friends, or still be able to build from this? And I mean, what I'm hearing is, if this has already happened in your world and this person's going to talk to you, give it a chance. You won't know unless you try, but you may regret it if you don't. So wait for the time is right. Welcome life as it comes. And what I heard is, try not to focus so much again on the outcome of how this works out, because everything happens in divine timing. Focusing on the faith that we have in our inner knowing as well. For some of you as well, I feel like again, like I said, with this past life connection, for some of you, I do feel like you may experience telepathy with them, or you may just have a deep inner knowing of this connection and of this person, and you may feel them kind of coming towards you. So it is how it resonates. Take it for what it is. It won't be for everyone, absolutely, but you have the Magician and the Mirror in the reverse. I'm not going to take it in reverse, but I feel like this is really managing the Mirror. So in the reverse, we might be a little manipulative. There's places in all of our worlds, whether we've known it or not, that we've done it, right? And this is bringing that consciousness again to be like, well, if somebody did that to me, I wouldn't like that, because they're trying to get me to do something I already said I didn't want to do. So this is where we really need to acknowledge within ourselves that yin, that yang, that good, that bad, the beautiful, the ugly. And this is also, to me, is knowing that you can harness control of both of these energy, that fire, that ice, that creative passion and drive, and just pure power and ability. So don't forget, as well here with this infinity sign. What's the other one that had the infinity sign? Strength. Don't question your strength, because I feel like for some of you that's what's been. It could have been that the reason we saw the strength in reverse is because we're kind of wounded, and rather than persevere, just wanted to lay here and rest our paw. So on his neck, if you can see it, it's also a gold and silver necklace to me. Could be some real significance to that as well. They are saying back to yin and yang. And I think that this is the importance with the Magician in the mirror, as well as we really need to see to the true self, to our motives and intentions on why we're working towards what we're working towards, as well as energy work as well. We're not sending out energy that we wouldn't want to bounce back at us. So that's the message I have. I hope it resonated. I love you all, and I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.